Alright guys, welcome back to DeathNupeTV. Alright guys, today we are going to talk about whether or not you guys think that Treyarch has either fixed the game or completely broken Black Ops 4. So guys, I'm going to run down the patch notes, some of the good things, some of the bad things guys, but starting from the top. Okay, when you first get into the game, you're going to notice that there are new game modes. They did introduce gun game. So if you know what gun game is, it's one of the most popular modes to ever hit the Black Ops series, man. So the mode, it gives every player a specific set of weapons, and every time you get a kill, your weapon changes. And basically, in most modes, the player to work through all the weapons first wins. Now, what Treyarch did this year is that they did introduce a game mode called Chaos Domination. So this is a version of gun game where the players will still be tasked with earning 150 points by capturing zones, all while their weapons swap. So this should make for not only an unpredictable mode, but also a great addition to the Black Ops 4 set of multiplayer modes. But get in while you fit in, guys, because it's going away in November 6th, man. So next, guys, let's talk about the spawns. Now, Treyarch said the spawns should be improving, man. I've been in the games and I can't really tell you if the spawns improved or not, but this was one of the most frequent complaints from the community, guys. And basically, you would spawn into a game, man. I'd spawn in, guys would be shooting me from behind, or you would spawn in with somebody standing right beside you. Heck, I even spawned in, on somebody's back, seeing guys spawn in right in front of me. I'm like, oh, easy kills. So thankfully, Treyarch, they've heard our frustrations, and with the patch, man, it's not really every map. So I've been hearing a lot of guys complaining, saying that, oh, you know, they messed up the spawns on every map, man. But basically what they did was they changed the spawns on the older maps. So you got Slum, Summit, Firing Range, and the new maps, Frequency, Arsenal, and Icebreaker. So those were some of the biggest offenders according to Treyarch. They were actually having people spawn, you know, either right behind you, beside you, you know, somewhere in the vicinity where they shouldn't spawn it. Alright guys, next, a really big thing and a really big change was to the weapons. Treyarch did their best to try to balance out the weapons. This is going to be one of the new bigger complaints, because man, I've been in the games that I played, I'm just like, whatever they did to the weapons, man, I'm gonna go through it, man. To me it made the game slower. And I know some of your favorite YouTubers, man, they've been saying the same thing. So basically just about every gun in every category, it got some kind of change, whether it was a nerf or a buff. The assault rifles overall basically got a nerf, and so they're a little less powerful when used for running and gunning. Now, running and gunning is a role that Treyarch wants the SMGs to be the clear favorite for, which is understandable. They're SMGs, they're supposed to be used for running and gunning. The MX9, basically what they did to it is that they extended all damage ranges. With the high caliber, they reduced the headshot multiplier, eliminating the possibility of the 4-hit kill. So it got a buff and a nerf, which pretty much happened with all of them. The Cordite, they extended all the damage ranges on it, but they nerfed the operator mod. The GKS, pretty much the same thing. They nerfed the operator mod on it, so the slight time increase in between bursts. And the SAUG 9mm got a nerf, which it needed it, man. That dual wheel was crazy. On the assault rifles, man, they nerfed the ICR, which I think the ICR needed a nerf, or at least grip. The grip 2 needed a nerf, and which Treyarch actually did nerf the grip 2. So the ICR shouldn't be as much of a laser as it was, but they nerfed the ICR, which everybody agreed with. But they also nerfed the Vapor, or the VAPR, whatever you want to call it, guys. I call it the Vapor. Man, that was like my favorite gun, and I really don't think that one should have got a nerf, but they did nerf the Vapor, man. And I used it and I'm like, ooh, it's just not the same anymore. So as you can see, I think in this gameplay I'm using the KN57, which I think the KN57 is still pretty good, guys. But I mean, with all the assault rifles basically receiving an ADS nerf, Treyarch is slowing the game down. I don't know why they wanted to slow the game down. I really think that at this point you should be trying to speed the game up. Instead of nerfing the ADS to the assault rifles, why not buff the ADS to the SMGs. To me, I think it would have accomplished the same thing without slowing the game down and actually kind of speeding the game up, man. But from everything that I've seen, guys, Treyarch has been making this game just more and more noob friendly and slowing the game down, which I just don't agree with. I think, man, the beta, if we could just take things back to the beta, man, and make sure that the connections were good, I think everybody will be happy. But let's see what else, guys. So the sniper rifles got a buff. I cannot believe it. Like, who complained and said that the sniper rifles were too weak? But their reasoning behind it was that the Paladin, it was way more powerful than the other sniper rifles. So they're like, okay, we need to buff all the other sniper rifles so they can contend with the Paladin. In most game modes, guys, the Paladin or any of the other sniper rifles, they're not competing with another sniper rifle. They're competing with the assault rifles and the SMGs and everything else that everybody's using, man. So I really don't think that they should have gotten a buff. The Paladin's already crazy, but I think they did nerf the Paladin just a little bit. But they buffed all the other sniper rifles. So, man, I don't know what to think about that. The LMGs caught a nerf. So they said they nerfed the LMGs because they were a little too usable, which I agree with. And the shotguns were changed the least. So everybody that was running around using the Mag 12, yeah, that one-shot kill is gonna be a lot harder to get because they nerfed the range, which I think is cool. Now, one thing that they need to do, that they said that they were gonna do, is nerf that flashlight, because that strobe light that you put on a shotgun, dude, that is the craziest thing I ever seen in my life to be in a Call of Duty, man. But anyway, man, the operators, guys, got a slight change. So basically they nerfed all the operators to make it a little better. And last but not least, our favorite, the stem shot, got a nerf, guys. So I don't know what to say about that, man. Everybody's crutch is going away, but hey, man, there it is, guys. The big things that came out during the patch, man. Hate it or love it, guys. But the full patch notes, if you want to read those, I will link it down in the description, man. But this is your boy Death signing out. Be blessed, have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Enemy tag. Ruin kill.